Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Tavern Keeper. Last time, we unlocked the new tavern in Alpington. Today, we're going to go check it out and see what kind of chaos ensues here. We're heading there now. Hope everyone's having a great day, and if not, I hope your day gets better. So we're going to River Bottom. We were in River Bottom to begin with. Now we're going to Halkington. Let's start it. Alright, here we go. There are some walls that cannot be moved in this tavern, so hopefully it's set up fairly well. Now there's a risk of fire now.
It's another beautiful day in Halflington as you arrive at your new tavern. There's no rot or slime, and it's even partially furnished. What luck! That's odd. The staff room furniture is badly burned. Must have been a fire. Nothing to worry about, I'm sure. You've done this bit before, of course. Setting up to open for business should be a breeze. Just follow the list.
Repair required. Okay, how am I supposed to repair it? Okay, so I guess we're gonna build a tap room. Build a bar. Hire a staff member, buy drinks. Okay. So where the hell is the entrance to this thing at? There it is. Here. Got a lot of expandable space here. Okay, we'll go a little bit bigger up. hire a staff member. Where's the merchant at? Oh, right there. Cool. All right. And we'll get a just drink it. And we'll purchase it. Okay. Okay, so that's all there. We don't leave. No. I need to hire a staff member. Maybe I'll hire a staff member. I don't know. I don't have a choice, really. I've got to hire a staff member. Okay. Sorry, had a little bit of a lock up there. Back at it now. I have no idea what that noise is. There we go. All right, we're gonna call this one. What are we gonna call this one? How about we go with the Royal Hangover? There we go.
Open for business once more. May your cozy new tavern under the hills soon be filled with cheer.
All right. Okay. Here comes a client. Here comes a. All right, now they're coming up the Huffington Post. Let's see what this has got going on here. Influx of travelers.
Ah, harvest season. That means the annual Harvest Festival will be just around the corner. What a treat.
46. Nice. These things are trying to shoot some fire here. There we go. 75, nice. Ooh, story, yay! Let's see what I can do here. Glenda, huh?
Hello there. I'm Glenda Slatekeep, Mayor's liaison. The Mayor's office put together a wee gift basket to welcome you to the neighbourhood, and just in time for the Harvest Festival. You turn to find a halfling woman brandishing a huge basket overflowing with flowers and festooned with ribbons. Nestled among the flowers is a sign reading, "You're new here." I'll just put it up here on the bar top then.
Oh, yeah, I'll be nice for now.
Oh, golly, it was a group effort, really. Glenda blushes and looks down, scuffing a toe on the floorboards. Well, I did sew the ribbons, and I helped the children arrange the flowers. But really, everyone did pitch in. We wanted it to be special for you. I'm so glad you like it. Well, we're just so pleased you're here. Glenda beams as she looks around the tap room. You're about to be a busy bee. Folks around here are so excited to have a place to enjoy themselves again. It was such a shame when that dreadful fire shut the old place down.
Oh, that explains the damaged furniture.
Oh, yes. Just a little fire. Nothing to worry yourself about. Just a run-of-the-mill fire that sprang up out of nowhere overnight and destroyed the previous owner's livelihood. These things do happen. Glenda rolls her eyes with a wry chuckle. Some folks thought it might have been arson, but it was surely just a simple accident.
I'm leaning towards the former, not the latter.
It's preposterous to think, isn't it? And now I've put that silly thought in your head too. Forget I said anything about it. Glenda chuckles and waves her hands dismissively. Don't be. We're surrounded by trees. A little fire here and there is to be expected. That's what the fire brigade is for. She gives you a warm smile and a curtsy. I really must get back to the office. Enjoy the gift basket and welcome again to our little corner of the land. And have a wonderful harvest month. Hope to see you at the festival. Perhaps there's cause to worry about the fire damage, perhaps not. On the bright side, the basket really does smell lovely.
All right, so there's nothing really major on that one.
That welcome basket is so pretty. Let's pick a place to display it.
Here we go.
Ooh, lovely. I can't wait to see your vision for this tavern.
A kind soul, that Glenda. Not surprising she finds it hard to imagine anyone would be setting fires on purpose.
So it can be any time. Okay. Repair required. Can't build a bathroom yet. Or a kitchen. Now, do I have a place I can shop for shit yet? I got a Farmer's Guild Market and Baron's Brewery. Extinguisher barrel. $18. Ooh, that might be... $19 for that, huh? Toilet need. Well, I don't have a toilet. I don't have the opportunity to build a toilet yet. That's kind of nice. Fix that crap. Beat it. Okay. Making some money, making some money. All right. Okay, now you just gotta fix one more thing. My bad. Okay. All right. Everhard, what the heck's your problem? You need another drink?
Hey, well.
Another just drink it for him, huh? Okay, that means I'm probably gonna have to look at getting some beverages here. There we go. Okay, so that still has to be fixed. Dude. Okay, nice. Okay. 100 patrons. All right.
Did you know you've just served your 100th patron? Quite a milestone. If I had a beverage myself, I'd toast to it.
Okay, we're completely repaired. We'll just keep on going. Now, what was her... Okay, so doesn't do chef, doesn't do janitor. Requirements for any of
No
these.
shortage of thirsty patrons around here, it seems. You should be able to get a 1-star rating in no time.
There we go. All right, we got half a star. Ooh. Don't want that. Come on. Tavern will open in 8 hours. All right, we're looking good, looking good. Go speed it up here a little bit. Okay. Day 2. Day 2. Okay. I'm gonna serve 2 more people. And I'm 1 star. What the hell is that? The hell is that? Okay, so I guess that's how my stock gets delivered. Interesting. Don't know why he traipsed through my shit like that, but that's alright. Alright. Okay, I've got to get 15 patron visits now to get to 1 star. So I gotta get 7 more patrons and keep them at 70%. Probably have to hire somebody. Let's see. Who is just good at janitor? They're good all around. But dirty. And messy. so they aren't really going to work. Doesn't mind if it's cold and easily bored, but won't do janitorial. They're okay. Nice. Okay, well, they don't want to be a server, but they suck at janitorial. Okay, I don't really want to have this person here because they're filthy, but I just keep them as janitor, and there we go. The heck with it. Oops, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Open schedule. So he is just going to do... Go. Save changes. Yep. Just gonna do janitorial and dog's body. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're gonna accelerate time here slightly. Nice. We're out of stuff there, so that's going to go to Stump Food's
Our drinks have earned a 1-star rating.
There we go. Drinks have earned a 1 star. Okay, so I've got to get a toilet, a dartboard, and a comfy chair. Go. There's the dartboard. But I can't build the toilet for some reason. Okay, can't build a toilet room yet for some reason. Two more people. Oops. Keep hitting that button for some reason. Alright, we're 1 star. Star.
1 star already? I knew you could do it again. Once can be fortune, twice is skill. I expect it won't be long before the guild notices your progress.
There we go. Now I can build a toilet. Smells small. Go. So now we got a bathroom and we don't have enough room for a food window. If I can even put one there. Okay, so now I need it. Oops. Okay. That ain't gonna work there though. Okay, sorry, I had to figure something out real quick. Back to kitchen. Oh, that's okay. We'll move this. To there. Then we'll put this. There we go. Okay. Letter from the mayor's office. What's the mayor got for me? Gold. Nice. It's a gift. Something seems fishy about that.
Wow. If 1 star impresses them, imagine how thrilled they'll be with our progress come festival time.
Okay, so I want to get a grill. I want to get a soup pot. Ooh, I don't know if I have enough room to build a soup pot. I might. Hold on. Okay. All right. Create a meal. Morsel soup or stew. Okay. Six new unlocks. Meat hook in the storeroom. So let's see what we can buy here. Mutton, game hen, farm hen. I suppose at half the usual rate. We'll get some of that. Get some of those, get some of those. Ooh, we'll get some of those, and I don't think I have enough. I have just enough. Now hopefully I have enough drinks, though. Complete a meal. Morsel soup. So I got water. Morsel will be game hen. Vegetables will be carrot. And create. Alright, so we're going to start doing these orders here. We'll speed up here. Okay. Serve meals to 4 tier 1 patrons. Up here comes my stuff. All right. Yay, I got my stock. All right, now I gotta see here which one of these. Zion, I don't think he. I gotta look at my staff here.
Gah.
Okay, so he doesn't really have any issues. So he can do a chef. But he's also dirty. So, let's see if I have anyone that's a good chef. Or a good server, but not a good chef. This is a good chef. So I'm going to have Jeff. Yep. We'll hire that person. Now, on the staff schedule. Yep, Bez is going to be chef only. There we go. Chef only. Okay. And come on, I gotta get these meals ready. Come on. Gotta get these meals ready. All right. Beer, I'm back again. Cool.
Oh dear. Did that headline mention another fire? It seems the fires are all happening to businesses expanding for the festival. Curious.
Well, that doesn't sound too good. All right, storybook time. It's Dorothy.
You hear distinctive footsteps, brisk and precise like a ticking clock. You turn to see Dorothy frowning at the decor. A parcel is under her arm. You're off to a decent start here. Plenty of space, that's good. You'll have your hands full soon. I brought you something to help. She swipes a fingertip across the countertop. Her brow furrows in distaste as she reluctantly sets the parcel down. Indeed. She taps the parcel. The guild obtained this relic from an adventurer. They dug it out of a mouldy old dungeon or nicked it off a dragon, some silly business like that. We're calling it the Patron Attraction Board.
Okay.
PAB for short. It runs on some sort of divination magic. If you feed it gold, it shows the future. You can use it to foresee the desires of groups of patrons before they arrive. If you know what people want, you can make sure they decide to come here, and you'll always be ready for them. It will revolutionize your business. Dorothy reaches over the bar to grab a glass and neatly pours herself a drink. She sips primly and eyes you bemused. Why? What would you do with it? Poor business performance is a crime. A pure passion for expense reports burns in her eyes, nay, her very soul. Enough nonsense. You need help with running your tavern, not with half-baked notions of vigilante justice. Understood?
Yeah, why not?
See that you do. Please refrain from letting me down. Dorothy sighs. Speaking of letting things down, I believe I'm due to let my hair down a little. She reaches back and adjusts her bun, loosening it ever so slightly. Much better. You know what? Perhaps I'll take a small vacation and stay in town for the festival. I'll see you afterward.
Great.
Remember, the guild expects great things here. More importantly, so do I.
All right, Dorothy.
Ooh, a patron attraction board? That sounds fun. Let's give it a whirl.
All right, so there's that. Accept group requests and schedule tavern entertainment. Let's see what we got here. Damn. Okay. Pay gold, draw at the curtain of uncertainty. That means it just costs you 1 gold? Missing time, perhaps more coin. So it's just stealing my coin. Okay, so it's gonna do some weird stuff here. Board accuracy. Okay, so that's all that's to that. So I don't have enough gold to make that work. We're going fast now. High speed. And slow down, because I gotta do something here. 100 visitors.
Splendid! What's a tavern without a crowd? Come on in, everyone!
There we go. Yep, already got that. No meal. Oops, helps if I select the meal. There we go. Now I got it. Letter from Dorothy. You require 2-star rating to construct a stage. Better get to work for making improvements.
I would never have pegged Dorothy as a patron of the arts, but you'd better get that star. The show must go on.
Service says 1.5 star. Food 1.5 star. So I gotta have a comfy chair. That's easy. That's a little uncalled for, whoever you are. Leah. And tap room, we're gonna go comfy chair. That's $50. And a scroll, and I gotta have a scroll rack too? Oh no, I just have a scroll rack for that. Okay. Okay, so I'm good there. Drinks category 1.5 star. 2 drinks on your tavern menu. Oh, I'm out. That's a problem. That's a slight problem. And how many drinks do I have left here? Not many. I'm gonna be out of drinks here shortly. Alright, we'll go one of those, and we'll go one of those, and why not? We'll go one of those too. Purchase order. Had to high speed that. Okay. Probably have to build a new storeroom. Airlifted in, sweet.
You think they ever have a best elemental contest?
Not really. Uh-oh, I'm out of stuff here. That's gonna be that, and that's gonna be Stumpfoots. We're coming, dude. Caleb, we're coming. we're coming, we're coming. Tier 2 patrons, I've got to get 4 more. Alright, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Alright, I'm going to briefly pause till morning. Okay, so we do have a group coming. Just needs food, drink, and 1-star tavern. We'll accept that group. Okay. Just got to get people to buy some food here. They still want some weird stuff here, but come on, guys. Come on, wake up. Okay. Come on, let's get to work, guys. Let's get to work. Let's get this thing cleaned up.
With the tavern growing by the day, you're the talk of the town. Maybe patrons won't be the only thing you're attracting.
There we go. Now we're serving some food. Alright, we're serving some food now. Oop, what do we got here? Skylar's got another story for me.
You come across Skylar scribbling on a little scroll and chuckling to herself. And so he says to me, he says, "Oh!" She notices you watching and jumps, face flushing. She goes to shove the scroll in her pocket, but hesitates. "Geez, boss, you startled me. But hey, I was actually hoping I could ask you a favor. See, I always dreamed of being on stage. Do you think maybe I could perform here?"
I didn't know you played an instrument.
"Oh, no, I don't. And I don't sing or nothing like that. I just like to make people laugh, and that gave me an idea. What if I just stood on a stage and told jokes?" Her eyes sparkle, looking on a dream of stardom only she can see. Maybe funny stories or anecdotes even. All I'd need is a stool to sit on, maybe a glass of water in case my throat got dry. Coming right up, Skylar smooths out her little rumpled scroll and clears her throat. Why did the wizard quit his job editing insults? He had trouble with dispelling.
Tell me another one.
Yeah, okay. How's this one strike you? Why don't lichens celebrate their birthdays? She points at you with both hands. They're scared of adventuring parties. Did you hear about the new barbarian apparel line? Apparently it's... She waggles her eyebrows. All the rage.
I'm
Really?
not gonna
You
hurt her
mean
feelings.
it? She lets out a whoop and thrusts her fist into the air. You won't regret it, boss. I'll even put you in my act. You're gonna love it, I promise.
Sorry, I had some light effects I was taking care of there. Okay, so I definitely have enough there. My average patron satisfaction is down. From Brownwatt.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Maybe we'd better prepare for a fire.
Firefighting gear. One free build. Place 2 firefighting gears. Okay, we just got some firefighting gear. I gotta serve 3 more drinks. And I gotta serve 4 more meals. What are you doing behind my counter? Old man, get out of there. New tavern operating hours. Okay. Oh, see, I could have multiple tap rooms when I get more staff. All right, come on, here we go. All right. Uh-oh, there's something that's going to happen in 9 hours. Yep. My satisfaction rating's dropping. Okay. Come on. Nope, storybook.
A staffer scurries up to you with a fearful expression on their face. I went to use the loo and saw a weirdo in a cloak sneaking around with some kind of fat lizard. You nod and creep into the tap room. You see a figure holding a bright red lizard stiffly at arm's length. They squeeze it, and it releases a gurgling squeak. A jet of fire streaks from its mouth, splashing flames everywhere. The intruder, startled, turns to face you. You see they're wearing heavy elbow-length gloves like a blacksmith's. They scamper toward the bar, brandishing the salamander. Liquid fire drips from the creature's mouth, spattering on the taproom floor. Behind them, the burning furniture blazes higher. You need to do something. You heft a tankard and whip it at the arsonist's face with all your strength.
Oh no! Retry.
The tankard bounces off the trespasser's face with the resounding clonk of wood on wood, which seems incorrect. It does slow the arsonist's rampage for a moment, at least. The arsonist grunts in frustration, looking at the few small fires in the tavern. They begin backing toward the front door, holding the salamander between you. You step forward, crowding them. A mop and bucket catch your eye. The arsonist notices your glance and snorts. You think a bucket will help? A wooden bucket? You're playing right into the fire's hands.
Oh. Ugh.
You chase after the arsonist, letting the fire burn. With a leaping tackle, you successfully take the intruder to the ground. The face that stares up at you is a mask of bark-like skin. It twists in bafflement. What is your problem? You drag
you're burning
them
the shit out of my
outside
bar.
and dump them on the ground.
That's my problem.
They scuttle under a giant leaf. You turn back to the tap room and see the flames beginning to rise again. Reluctantly, you release your grip on the arsonist, warn them to stay put, and turn to save your tavern.
We need to get this fire under control. Fast!
Wall caught fire, bed caught fire. Come on, put out the fire. Okay.
That takes care of the fires. Now we just need to clean up the mess.
Okay. Everything just needs repaired.
That does it for the fires. But what of the arsonist? That's a loose thread that needs tying up.
There's an upcoming event that we should keep an eye on.
Increased bulletin board need. Okay. You can call the fire brigade, or they may turn off automatically. Okay. And we'll see what this story is here.
A nearby staffer mops soot from their face and nods to you. The fires are out. Now it's just a matter of cleanup. You need to find that arsonist. Hopefully they're still where you left them. Outside, you find them huddled under a giant leaf. A dryad with skin like bark and glowing green eyes. But why was a tree person setting fires? They glare at you.
Here to apologize. It's the least you should do for interfering with a controlled bird.
No, I'm going to shove that salamander up your ass and squeeze him. That's what I'm going to do.
Of course. That's my job. Wildfires can grow out of control when kindling builds up around the tree trunks. Small fires burn the dead wood and prevent big fires later. This area is long overdue.
They gesture to the tavern and surrounding houses nestled into the roots of the giant trees.
Look at all the dry wood piled up.
The dryad recoils.
Your business? You built a business out of my dead friends? Is it a necromancy business? Are you some sort of tree sadist?
For the first time, the dryad looks embarrassed.
Oh dear. When you explain it that way, I may have acted in haste. I wasn't intending to hurt anyone. I'm just trying to honor the dead trees and protect this place. You've given me so much to think about. Most of it bad. Your ways are ghoulish, but as long as the living trees are safe, I won't judge you for how creepy you all are. I'm sorry for any trouble I caused. I'll compensate you for any damage done to your awful corpse tavern,
and go
then
fuck
we
yourself.
can part in peace. Thank you, friend.
That went pretty well. Good thing you didn't have to try and explain toilet paper.
And now I gotta fix everything here. Gotta have people repair all this stuff. The merchant has arrived. Well, you better repair your shit. If you guys want to get some sleep, you better repair it. Okay. Let's see if they can repair some of this stuff here. Anonymous letter. After the next few days to make sure you know it's because we appreciate you. A friend. All right.
Isn't that sweet? I've always said Halflington is a lovely place to recover from a traumatizing disaster.
Well, the fire fucked everything up here. Build that bed. We got a bed and bulletin board are the two things that need repaired. Alright. Well, we're going to call that a day today. Went a little longer than I anticipated going, but we experienced our first fire. So, yeah. Hopefully everything's going to go well here, and hopefully somebody wakes up to serve these people. Alright, so we'll go ahead and save it there, and I'll catch everybody next time. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you like what you see, so you get notified the next time I post one. And again, thank you all for watching. Have a great day.